When shaping the skate, the first step is finding the balance point of the boots. Using the balance gauge, line up the heel of the boot with the corner of the gauge. At the end of the boot, note the number that lines up with the toe. Once this number is determined, without moving the boot, look for the same number through the center on the small scale on the balance gauge. Make a small mark on the boot indicating the small scale number. This is the balance point of the blade. Repeat this procedure for both skates. The cross grind head is used to shape the skates. With your shaper system came 2 thumb screws as well as 2 spacers. Insert the spacer over the thumb screw and insert the thumb screw in each hole beside the cross grind. These thumb screws will be used to secure the bar. The shaper bar is placed in between the spacer and the top of the thumb screw. Place your bar on top of the spacer on each side. Tighten the thumb screw until your bar is secure. When installing the skate blade into the holder of this shaper system, you must make sure that the heel of the boot is on the left side of the holder. Using the balance point that we determined using the balance gauge, line up the mark that we placed on the skate with the left side of the post. This is the center of the holder, which is now lined up with the balance point of the boot. Secure the boot in place using the bronze clamp. Tighten, and you're now ready to shape your skate. Now that we have our boot secure and our balance point lined up with the center of our holder, we're ready to shape our skate. At the edge of the skate shape holder, we notice that we have 2 rolling bearings. These wheels will slide along the bar, putting the blade shape from the shaper bar onto the blade. First, make sure your locking screw is tight onto the collar. Next, begin to slowly turn the feed screw knob clockwise. This will bring the blade closer to the grinding wheel. After each turn of the feed screw, you will make a pass along the radius bar. You'll notice that at first, only part of the blade is coming into contact with the grinding wheel. This is normal. You're changing the shape of the blade so it will ground off bit by bit till the end result is complete. Now it's very important to make sure that you don't move the feed screw too much too fast, because shaping the blade is a process and will take some time. As you shape the blade will get hot. As the blade becomes hot, it will swell. Because the blade swells, you'll want to be careful you do not go too quickly. If you do this process too quickly, you will grind off too much of the blade. So now we'll turn on the cross grind and actually do a couple passes of the blade.